Right, here we are. Sanny, where are we?
We are in the sunny Riviera of the Lake District in Troutbeck.
Yeah, we are. Probably the last day of summer this year, I reckon.
It's actually the first day of autumn, mate.
Yeah, it's the first day of autumn, it's the 1st September, but it's probably going to be the last day of summer because the sun's out and it's not going to be out for much longer, is it? So what are we doing here anyway?
We're trying to recreate a ride that you and I did many years ago, one ill-advised November, where we went over High Street and down the old Roman Road, and then we thought, oh, let's finish off with Skiddaw. But it didn't really go well. You had a long dark tea time with the soul, with food poisoning, and yeah, we got to Keswick and it was pretty rough in the dark without lights.
Yeah, it was. I remember rolling into Keswick kind of hallucinating a bit.
A little, yeah. I remember that. I remember the fact that you're almost like the Pope kissing the ground when you got back to the car.
I was very relieved to make it. So we're going to try and do it again.
Yeah, but we've got an advantage this time, don't we? Or at least you do.
Well, there's two advantages. I don't know whether one of them is actually an advantage, but we do have Nick Craig with us today. So,
what on earth is he eating?
What are you eating?
Just having a second breakfast.
What is that?
That's peanut butter.
Is it?
Look at the size of that doorstop.
Sorry, isn't it?
It's a man who likes his food.
That's Lidl's low GI bread. Low GI bread.
Oh, the GI. Very nice. I like to see a man who plays fast and loose to his health like that. It's good.
Yeah, indeed.
So what else have we got apart from...
there's another advantage we've got. I am operating on an e-bike today, but not just an e-bike. I've actually got 3 spare batteries. So
yeah, we know.
Yeah. I'm carrying 2 with me, and the other one is going to go in the back of the car, which will be parked at the bottom of Skiddaw, hopefully, won't it? Yeah, so I'm just not taking any chances of failure today.
Sorry.
Yeah. What do you rate our chances, Sam?
I think pretty good, to be fair. That bike is light, and the 3 batteries is definitely going to make it easier for you.
So
we'll be fine.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
There's also a pub stop in the way, so you can always go for a liquid lunch. What could possibly go wrong?
What could possibly go wrong? And Nick, you've got a rope.
Forgot the rope.
What was the rope going to be for anyway?
It was just a tow, just in case, as a backup for the bike. I'm thinking, actually looking at Sanny's been building himself a bike, and I just can't. I don't know what's going on at the front there. I'm mesmerised by that.
Oh, this thing?
Yeah. I just don't know what's going on. It's amazing. But I was more intrigued at the ginger chain. Right. I'm not sure that's got a day in it. So
let's not worry about that. I'm not.
It's okay.
Oh, tremendous.
Oh, we got some lube. Right, anyway, let's get ready.
Yeah, let's get moving.
Yeah. That's how we begin the push. It's a push at the moment. I've got walk mode, which is helping a little bit. But soon it'll be a carry. This is the trail to the head of Troutbeck. And we'll go most of the way up to the summit of High Street. What a view. Troutbeck. Pan it round. See where we are. Sanny and Nick. Going, still going. Disappointing.
Don't be a hero, be who you are. Just say no, no. We're past Mardale Bell, which is that big curb, and then the lower top, and then we're here.
No pressure, but if you don't clean it, you're a fanny.
Fanny.
Not falling that way. I like it. Not that much.
Oh, but just think of the TikTok.
Tick tock what? That's hyperglycemia all the way.
What is that?
Rocky Road.
Rocky. It's massive.
Yeah, it was. It's getting smaller.
I don't know how long you were waiting, but we were scheduled to be at Trackback to meet you, Mark, at exactly 1 minute past 9.
Were you?
And then Sanny, well, I thought he was actually going to grab the steering wheel. Turn right! I need to buy Rocky Road, is it?
And where was it? Where did you buy it from?
There's the lunchbox, picnic box, sorry.
Lunchbox.
Very good.
Right. So, High Street. What do we know about High Street?
I don't know much, but I believe Nick might be able to tell us a little bit
Could
about
Nick
High
tell us
Street.
about High
I
Street
think Nick
today?
could tell us about High Street. Nick, would you like to...
What do you know
tell
about
us
High
a
Street,
little bit?
Nick?
I know a bit about High Street. So High Street's that street there, it's Road, which means it's old, and it's based high up because all these valleys around here were covered in trees and wet, boggy. Well, you know, don't you, Sanny and Mark?
Indeed.
You've ridden down there
Yeah,
in the
we
wet,
have.
boggy stuff. So it was considered pretty dangerous to be down in the valleys there because you could get ambushed.
By the
Especially with-
marauding hordes
Yeah.
of Cumbrian men and women.
So they built the road high up here. It's actually the highest road in the whole of the Lake District
Street.
street, and it's 828 metres high. If you look on some of the maps, I think you have to go to a 1 to 25,000 map. You'll see that it says something about race course, and the locals used to hold the fairs up here. They used to have wrestling and horse racing. And the last one, it was 18th, 19th century. The last one was 1835.
Wow.
And there's still wild ponies up here from those days.
Wow.
High Street. What are you doing?
I was having a pee.
You can't do that here. I was having a pee. Oh, the spray around the wall.
That's fabulous scenery.
If that's... yeah, that should be... That just, I think, is up on the high raise.
Yeah. We're debating right, left.
Not right.
The consensus is left, right. I don't know where you're pointing. You're just pointing
Right,
that way.
point to the right.
Point to the right. So we're going up there.
Yeah, might as well do an extra.
Hi there. Hi there. It's certainly drier than the last time we came up here. Yeah, I've just given myself a hernia. Coming down High Street is as I remember it, which is that it doesn't really ever go downhill.
It just goes up.
It just goes up as you go down. It's an Escher painting, says Sanny. I'm here with Nick. Where are we, Nick? We're close to Keswick, aren't we?
Yeah, we're between Threll Keld on the lovely little Dishes Railway.
Yeah. So what time is it?
It's time to hit the pub and have a pint. It's 5:30.
5:30. What time do you reckon the sun sets?
7:30, 7:45.
7:30, 7:45. Yeah, and we've
Different to Scotland.
different to Scotland. Yeah.
Where Sanny's from. He thinks it's like 9 o'clock.
Yeah, indeed. So yeah, allegedly we still have to get up Skidder. Sanny's going to drag us up there, isn't he?
Yeah.
we might be coming down in the dark.
Yeah.
We shall see.
I'm going to go and get a light from the van before we hit the mountain.
Good idea.
Yeah.
Right.
Bush as well.
Okay, we're making the final ascent of the day. We're now at the foot of Skidder. We've just started climbing up. It is about 6 o'clock. Is it 6 o'clock?
It's gone 6, yeah, 6.
6:05. So we reckon, well, we've just been reliably informed, we think, that the sun sets about 8 o'clock. So, got to get up and down in 2 hours. Let's see how we go.
Shabba.
Do you feel better for that?
That's it.
Summit. Sun's setting. We're really getting down now. It's going to be dark soon.